Hey guys.
What's up?
Carrie's on vacation. She's in Florida. So yeah, so I asked Steve to come and join me for tonight, and we're just doing a kind of last minute impromptu kind of thing. Both of us are busy. He's doing a lot of studying for exams and stuff for his next chapter in life.
School's almost over. One more month.
Yeah, and I watched a whole bunch of buildings this week, and I haven't had literally 2 minutes to even touch my guitar. So both of us have been slammed. So that's why I called it Slop Fest. Because you never know what you're going to get tonight. It's probably going to be a big fat mess. But hey, I got to do something. I got to go live and hang out with you guys. I miss doing this. But at the same time, it's been a really, really busy freaking week. So anyways, so I hope everybody's doing well. So basically, we're gonna, just talk about. You got a Nano Cortex. I have a Nano Cortex. We're playing it tonight. So we'll just talk about our thoughts about the Nano and do any Q&A for anybody who has questions or whatever. We'll answer your questions best that we can. He'll play some mixes, and I'll definitely play some of mine as well. It's just a casual hang tonight. I'm just doing this to have some fun. Yeah. So nothing.
I don't think I have this patch though. Which one is this?
You know what? I don't even know. Let me look. Let me hook up to the Nano here and tell you what we're using tonight. I have no idea. This is my typical one that I've been going to lately. So
it's probably the Licklerm, or is it?
I think it is. I think it might be the. Yeah, it is. It's the Licklerm. Yep. So I don't need to hook up to it. So yeah.
Studio capture?
This is yes. It's a studio capture. Yep.
Nice. Sounds good.
Oh yeah, I think it sounds amazing. So I'm real happy how it came out. So if you're digging what you're hearing tonight, you can go to my website and get this pack for your Nano or Quad Cortex, and I think they came out really good. It's a really good amp. So, and my apologies in advance if I seem a little out of it. I'm out of it. I am literally exhausted right now. So. But anyways, let's say hello to some people here. I got to do Carrie's job here, which is actually a pretty hard job. She's reading comments and keeping up on everything. So, Way Cool Jr. first. Hey, what's up, man? Good to see you. Braxel, what's going on? Flux, what's happening, Flux? He says, go Tone Wars. Excited to hear the Nano Cortex tonight. Also really excited about the Line 6 Stadium now. Dude, so am I. It's good to see you back, man. Missed you. I'm really looking forward to the Line 6 Stadium, the Helix Stadium. I mean, that's probably the most anticipated, cool. Gear I've kind of looked forward to in a while. I mean, it's just kitchen sink, does it all, So I can't wait to get my hands on one of those. Braxel says, guess what I'm playing right now? The Nano Cortex? I don't know. Hopefully. I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe. Ben Burnett, he says, what is up, gangstas? Hoping this is fire tonight. Glad to see Steve could finally afford a guitar with a headstock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Costs a lot these days.
Yeah, I know. It was like $500 extra for that little piece of wood there.
Yep. It's funny because it's actually the opposite. If you they charge you more for
less.
Yeah. To have less heads, because the weird bridge.
Yeah.
With the tuners and.
Yeah, the tuners and all that stuff. Let's see what else we got going on.
Braxel, I think he said the Jose. He's got a Jose.
What?
Man.
Braxel got a Jose? Let me see. Where did I miss that? Oh, no way. He said, my brand new Friedman Jose amp delivered today.
That's cool.
Dude.
Man.
Oh, jelly. Super jelly. Congrats, dude. That's awesome.
Yeah, I want to play that one.
Me too. Dave said he was going to send me one, so we'll see. I mean, I'm so busy right now. Oh, I'll carve out time to do that demo, but my playing will probably not be up to par. But hey, it is what it is.
We'll get some practice in tonight.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. You're actually watching us warm up and practice tonight. We literally are doing that right now. Manny Meha says, greetings all. Got some ribs and corn on the cob on the smoker. Oh, good for you, dude. And enjoying adult beverage. Got my Nano hooked up and the new Headrush FRFR, playing some McReady Strat. Oh, that's awesome. McReady, sorry. That's awesome, man. Congratulations. I'm jealous about the food. I had some plate ribs this week on the smoker, and they were awesome. Zach Lee, what's happening? Let's see. Just catching up. Dean Harkness, what's happening? Yo, yo, yo. Let's see. Yeah.
I kind of lost track where you were.
Michael Pierce, what's going on? Rick Vera, I've been eyeballing the KSR Orion. Any thoughts? I've heard good things about it. I heard it sounds a lot bigger than it looks because it's a little amp. I heard it's really good, though. A lot of people really like it. If you get one, let me know what you think. Michael Pierce, hey, Jarrod, I was up your way last weekend visiting family, stopped at Motor City Guitar and picked up a PV Invective mini head. Very cool store. Hey, congrats, man. Thanks for stopping by the store.
Yeah, it's a good amp. I like that one.
Yeah, it's a cool little amp. I demoed it when it first came out, and PV actually shared it on Instagram, I think. So that was
nice.
Kind of cool of them, yeah. Yeah. Congrats, dude. It is a great store. I love that store. And the staff there are all great guys, man. The whole staff, they're amazing. Joseph Griffiths, what's happening, man? Bill's asking what the price is for the Jose amp. It's probably up there. Jinx. Yeah. Yeah, Braxel can feel free to share that. And he said he sent me some photos. All right, I will check my email, sir. Absolutely. Let's see here. I don't know if it's in there yet. Oh, here we go. Oh, look at that. There it is. The Friedman. See that? He just sent that to me.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Got the black one. Look at that. Oh.
Yeah, it's going to be an awesome amp.
Hell yeah. Congratulations, dude. That's awesome. Got the big old tubes in her.
Yeah, that might be the Marshall to get, man.
Yeah, if there's a Marshall that's out there that I want, that's probably going to be, if I want to fill a space on my shelves with a Marshall, it would probably be that.
Yeah.
Why not, right? And you know Dave did it right, so that guy's pretty meticulous about what he does. Anyway, so keep the comments coming. We'll be hanging out with you guys for about an hour, hour and a half tops. And you know, just like I said, it's casual. We're just going to hang out and do Q&A and all that kind of stuff. Steve's going to play. I'm going to play. So let's kick things off with Steve right now. What song you want to do?
Yeah, let's start with Lux. Let's see if I can pull that one off.
All right,
first.
So
we'll see.
I'll be adjusting sound as we go, you know, so let's get her started. 1 second, we mute the mics. Nice, dude. That was good. So
Good
far,
warm-up.
so far, not a slop fest. The night is young.
Felt sloppy to me, but I don't know.
Well, it's like we always say, if you're going to play sloppy, play fast.
Yeah. Right.
Let those wrong notes fly right by. People won't even know what hit them.
As long as you don't stop on them, I guess you're all right.
Yeah, exactly. Do not linger on a bad note. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, that was cool. I always like your songs. They're really different. Now, we both modded our guitars. How are you still feeling about the mod?
I still like it. I use it for a lot of stuff, and it's sometimes I play rhythms with it off. You know, pop it because you get a little tighter for the rhythms sometimes, but pretty much the leads I always have it on because it's just thicker. Yeah. And it gives you that sustain, you know. Yeah.
If you have a Kiesel, do the mod. I'm not kidding you. It's the Lexi Leho mod. It's from EMG, right?
Yeah. I would honestly, I'd put it on any guitar. I mean, probably I wouldn't put it on the JPs, but if it wasn't, or if it weren't a Music Man, I'd probably put it on them for sure.
JPs don't need it. They already have a preamp system in there for the piezo and stuff. But man,
yeah, you don't want to mod those. They're a whole like a circuit board.
Yeah, that's a whole nightmare. But these definitely get the mod. It fixed everything I didn't like about my Kiesel.
Yeah, it definitely kind of hides the thinness a little bit. Yeah, it's for sure.
Makes it thicker, and it's just amazing now. This guitar sounds freaking exactly how I want it to now. So good, you know. Yeah. Because these things play like a dream, but I just never liked how it sounded. So, yeah.
It does make a difference.
Super happy with the mod. I'm glad you told me about that. You saved my Kiesel from the wood chipper. Just kidding. I would never do that.
Yeah, they're so beautiful. It's hard to, you know.
But before the mod, this thing was all show and no go. It really was. It was just a pretty guitar. And I was like, it plays nice, but it sounds like ass. Too thin. And now it sounds great.
Yeah, and I put it on my headless one, too, and it sounds awesome in that guitar, too.
Yeah. Yep, just thickens it up. Makes it more responsive, especially when you're playing amps. That's when I really noticed it. I was like, ooh, every time I played an amp, it sounded hollow and thin. I'm like, yuck. Now it sounds great. You know, I got nothing to say now. Bad anyways.
Yeah, I don't know where we were on the comments
I don't
here.
either. I'm trying to catch up to everybody.
Yeah, I'm not as good as Carrie at keeping track of where we were.
Yeah. Oh, Braxel said, for me to spend $37.99 was hard to choke down. I do have buyer's remorse, but it all faded away today. Because you played it, right? And you were like, okay.
Yeah, that's a lot of money, but man, it's got to be one of the best $4,000 amps you can get, probably.
Man, that thing's got to sound amazing. I'm happy for you, dude. You know, I really am. That's freaking awesome. Let's see here. Let's see. He said, if you can afford it, try it. Oh, for sure, man. For sure.
Yeah, I would.
So you're saying, he says, Braxel says, funny thing with the Jose is I am not feeling like I need a boost pedal, and I am not a boost Karen. Hey, man, if that's what works for you, that's what works for you.
You might be able to get away with it, or without it with that amp.
Yeah. Oh, Dean Harkness is asking, anybody going to watch the Sabbath Ozzy show next weekend? I mean, I'll probably watch it. I'm not going. I don't know if are they broadcasting it?
I don't know a lot about it, but I saw that it's going to be one of their last shows, maybe.
Looks probably cool. The last show, I think. Yeah, Ozzy's not doing so hot these days. I mean, age gets to all of us eventually, man. You know, and I'm definitely feeling my age this week. So, yeah, well, I mean, I hope it goes off well. And, you know, I mean, yeah, he's definitely not getting any younger. So he's had some health issues. So hopefully he does well in the show. And I think that'll be it for him, man. I think that's freaking, I guess Jakey Lee might be there. I heard he's going to be playing. Yeah, that would be nice if he plays. I mean, yeah, Jake's awesome, man. Freaking amazing player. Let's see if there's any other, let's see here. Rick Vieira, I've owned a commercial recording studio for amps. I have a Marshall JTM 45, a Sir SL68, and a Revv generator 120 Mark III, a Soldano 30. Looking to get another amp with a different color recommendations, please. Oh, man. Well, I mean, a mark is always a good way to go if you're looking for something really unique and has a different color. A mark. Don't get the Mark 590. Hated it. But get a, like the new Mark. I would suggest that.
The 7 was good.
Yeah, the 7 was good.
JP's good.
JP's good. Or if you're looking for something different, like the Ingle Savage, Channel 4 is money. And the Red 7 Leviathan's also freaking killer amp to add to your collection.
Yeah, the Red 7, I like that a lot. Yeah. I wish it had a clean channel, but it's with, I think if you don't need a clean channel, who cares?
The hybrid's great. It's got a clean and it has the Leviathan high gain channel.
Yeah, Red 7, every time I play that amp, I love it.
It's a freaking killer amp. So something like that would be good for you too. I can highly recommend any one of those amps. The Revv Generator Mark III is also just freaking awesome. The thing I like about the Revv amps is they're big, fat, juicy, like aggressive amps. They're so huge sounding, so you can't go wrong with the Revv.
It's kind of boutiquey, but not too boutiquey.
Yeah. They just make a great amp, and it's got all the features and everything. So I think they do a good job, and they're great dudes. So definitely support them. Let's see here.
Yeah, Flux. I saw back. Flux said, "Good playing. Thanks, man."
Yeah, man. Very good.
Way back.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. I whenever I have Steve on, I'm like, I got to be practiced up. And tonight, well, it's not going to be the case. But
I'll probably screw up plenty. I already feel like it was pretty sloppy for me.
I'll flip you a 20 if you hit a couple bad ones for me to make me look good. So that'd be fine.
Oh, I'm sure I will.
Alan Garrow says, just jumped in. Where's the Majesty 7? Oh, it's over there. I'll be using that possibly tonight as well. But since he brought out his pretty girl, I got to bring mine out too. So I gotta flex along with them.
The Majesties are awesome. They sound good.
Yeah, they're great guitars. Love them. But these are supermodels. They're pretty. So you gotta let them out every once in a while. So you want to do another one?
Sure.
Which one do you want to do?
Let's do the one with starts with a V.
Valoria.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. 1 second, guys.
Make sure I'm on here.
All right. nice, dude. Very nice.
Yeah, that one's always fun.
Yeah, that was a good one, man.
It's like the easy one, but I always screw it up somehow. But somehow manage not to this time, maybe.
Miracles.
For the most part.
Do you believe in miracles? Yeah, I'll do a couple now.
Yeah.
In a minute here. I want to answer a comment here real quick.
I turned it off for a second.
Yeah, thanks. That I accidentally skipped, not on purpose. Tony Lamarsa, what's up, man? He says, just joined, smoking an EP Carrillo, new wave, and I need to hear more about the mod you were talking about. Dude, congrats on the EP Carrillo. Love their cigars.
Those are pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. I like the Pledge. I like the, man, there's a bunch that I like. Allegiance, that's a good one. And I can't remember the other one.
I think I remember you telling me about the Pledge.
Yeah, the Pledge
ago.
is like money. Spicy, freaking really good. I had, you and I had a Dorado earlier from New World, so those were really good too.
Yeah, those are good.
Yeah, congrats, dude. I hope you're enjoying that. So he said, I want to hear more about the mod you were talking about. So we got these mods that are made by EMG, and it's basically you replace your volume knob, and on the volume knob is like a, what is it, like a little preamp kind of thing?
Yeah, it's a little preamp in there, and it's a boost, but it's kind of an EQ also.
Yeah.
So it EQs it a little bit differently than it would have been normally, and then you can add the boost, so you can you can hit the dip switches to change the EQ a little bit and kind of adjust your pickup tone. And then you can adjust the boost on there, so you can put a little more boost or a little less boost, you know. And then you can, it's push-pull, so you can, you know.
So push is on, pull is off. That way you don't have to worry about always having it out and bumping it.
Yeah, so you just leave it down and it's always on, basically. Yeah. And you can put it to just a hint of a boost if you want it, or a lot of boost.
That's where we have it. I have mine just barely up.
Yeah, I think I have just a slight bit more than you, because I left it at stock. I think you brought it down a little bit from stock.
Yep, and it works really well. It just makes the guitar sound fuller and fatter, because Kiesels are inherently bright and thin.
Yeah.
And I don't care what anybody says. Every time I hear a Kiesel, I'm like, oh, bright and thin, you know.
But it sounds different. It sounds different than an EQ boost, because I've tried those. I've tried, you know, kind of messing with the EQ in front of the amp and and doing the EQ in front of a overdrive or whatever. It doesn't sound the same. There's something about the preamp that it just works. I don't know what it is. It
totally works. So if you go on EMG's website, just look for it. It's the Lexi Lejo thingy. You know, you don't have to get the pickups, just get the boost. They sell it separately. And if you watch my video, where him and I are in the video, I did the boost on my Kiesel. I can't remember what I said, like how Lexi Lejo fixed my Kiesel, or I don't know, something about that, but it's in there. If you look up just Tone Wars Kiesel, and then you'll see the video, and then there's a link right to it in that video.
And they sell it with the pickup normally, but if you call EMG, you can get just the boost without the pickup. Unless you want the pickup, then you can just buy the package together.
But but it's worth it, man. I'm telling you, it's absolutely worth it.
It's like $89 if you buy it separate. It's not bad.
And you got to use a battery, 9-volt battery. So don't leave your guitar plugged in. But I mean, the battery will last a long time. So.
But it's not making your pickup active, though. It's different. It's just adding a boost to it.
Yep. There's just something magical about it that they did that really fixed everything that we didn't like about our Kiesels. And we were both thinking the same way, or both of us are like, man, every time I play it's just thin and bright, you know. But we love the guitars, and it's just like, man, you know. So he's like, I'm going to go on a quest and fix this, you know. And then he found it, had it done, called me, and he was like, dude, it fixed it. And he brought it over, and both of us are like, wow, this is amazing. So I ordered it.
It fattens it up.
Yeah.
And it's different than a clean boost, because if you do just a regular clean boost, it makes it too fat almost.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. So because people were commenting in the video, they're like, why didn't you
just use a clean boost or EQ boost? And it's not the same. I don't know why, but it's just not the same.
It's not the same at all. So I'm going to go ahead. So I barely did a sound check. So I'm going to do a mix. And if the sound's off, I'll stop it and start it again. So just bear with me here, guys. 1 second. Well, there's a couple for you. Boy, definitely stepped on some bad ones there, but whatever.
Thought it sounded good.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, it's just like I said. Tonight is casual. It's casual Sunday. Wear a Hawaiian shirt if you want.
Looks like we froze for a second, but I think we're back now.
Yeah. Yep. That's gonna happen. Yep. Good old. Oh, and it booted a bunch of people. Yeah, that's what happens.
Oh damn.
Sorry. Yeah. Freaking stupid streaming stuff. Yeah. Anyways, let me switch this back over to you. Back to you.
Back to you, Wendy.
Back to you, Wendy. At the desk. No, for the weather. Yeah. So, yeah, this Nano's freaking cool, man. The only thing I wish they would fix is the gaps between switching presets.
Oh right,
and patches.
yeah.
I know they can do it. It's just it's going to be an update. They're going to have to do something to fix that. That would be awesome if they could do that.
Yeah, it's for online it's okay, but for live, I think like if I were to play live on stage, I'd probably really want that fixed.
Yeah, because it's annoying, you know, when you switch between things and you hear that little chunk in between. You're like,
that just split second it cuts out and then comes back.
Yeah, it's like, dude, come on. Yep, I'm watching Carrie's dog Pepper while she's in Florida too. So he's been a good boy. He's a good dog. He's been my little buddy for a whole week now, haven't you? We actually went for a bike ride. I got one of those on my e-bike. I got a dog basket and I put it on my handlebars.
Yeah, that was funny. I saw the video.
And it's ventilated, so you can go and the air gets through it, and you hook a little clip onto his harness, you know, and he stays in there. And man, he had the time of his life. We're going all over the back roads here, and he was just sitting up there just looking at everything, and it was so much fun. So yeah, yep, he was really enjoying himself.
Yeah, I'm sure he loved it.
Yeah, you know how dogs are. They love sticking their head out the window on the car when you're driving down the road. So this is like the best version of that, you know. So we went a couple miles and back, and I just did a test drive with him today, and he seemed to really like it. If I had time, man, I'd like to take him down to Menchie's, you know, and get an ice cream pup cup for him.
Oh, he'd love that.
Yeah, and do that. That would be fun. But
yeah, our dogs love those pup cups.
Oh yeah, they're all about it, man. So then he would equate ice cream with the bike ride, and every time.
Oh yeah, he'd be excited.
Yeah, we got little goggles for him and everything. That's funny. But yeah, not the manliest thing to do, but hey, whatever. Anywho, let's see here. Let me catch up to you guys here.
Oh, video and audio are out of sync. Someone, Jim Simmons saying.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes that happens with. You know, the old interwebs. I don't get it.
Oh yeah, it keeps freezing. Just froze for a second there.
Yeah, it's good now. We're green down there. That's how I can tell. Tony Lamarca says, sounds awesome. We'll have to search for your video. Thanks. Oh, you're welcome, dude. Trust me, you will absolutely love that mod. You'll wonder how you ever played your Kiesel without it. It really is an amazing mod.
Yeah, I would put it on any guitar, honestly.
Yeah,
just about.
Yep, it'll make your guitar better. It will not hurt it. And Alexi Leo, amazing guitar player, legendary, so it worked for him. So, what's up, Tony Krosick? Good to see you here, man. Massive Assault, sweet dog. Thanks. Yeah, he's a cool little dog, man. He really is. He's a lot of fun. Let's see here. Yeah, sorry about the stream getting goofy on you guys. It just, like I said, it happens. Anyways, well, let's do another one, I guess, right? Which one do you want to do?
One. Let's do the one that starts with an N. You can find it. Yep. There you go. It's right there.
Okay. All right. One second here, fellas. Here we go. Okay, that was a good one, man. Yeah, these mixes, I'm trying to get them dialed in as good as I can. Like I said, this is all last minute. So, let's see, I turned you up a little. Let me make sure I turn that back down. I think I was supposed to go one down on the mix. Yeah, I didn't. Sorry. Oopsie. So hopefully it sounded good out there. I know that in here, if you could barely hear the guitar, it's probably almost perfect out there.
Yeah.
So it's weird.
Yeah, if you can hear it really well here, then it's way too loud out there.
Way too loud out there.
It's weird.
It's just how it is in here. So I'm always trying to find that balance, you know. But it was a little, guitar was a little low this time, but it is what it is. I forgot to turn the mix down.
I think we adjusted. It was good.
Yeah, I adjusted you up a little bit, so. Yeah, so anyways, let's go back over to my side, and I'll do this one of my typical ones. That's all I could do tonight is typical stuff. Otherwise, it's going to be a shit show.
Nah.
Yeah, that's already a
sounding good.
Shit show when I play anyways. So, anyways, guys, good times. Oh, Chris Nash is here. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Yeah. I know what you're going through, man. That whole thing. Yeah, the old procedure. Yeah, well, I hope it goes well. You know, yeah, we all have to do it, right? Yeah, Braxton, can I turn off the crowns? I don't know. I have no idea how to do that. I really don't know. The crowns are annoying. I really don't know how to do that.
There's a setting somewhere.
Yeah, there's probably a setting somewhere on my computer, but I'm on my phone right now. There's nothing I can do about it. So what's up, Mike Nash? He said, hey, guys.
What's up?
What's up, dude? Good to see you, man. Well, I guess I'll play. Oops, sorry. Not used to having your headstock there.
Yeah, sorry. I know, it's nice without a headstock. You can't bump it into anything.
Exactly. It's crazy, man. Let me do a typical mix here. All right. So it's nice to have Steve here, too, because he plays different stuff, and you guys don't get sick of me all the time. So,
Eventually I'll have new stuff. Once school's done, 1 month from now, school's done, then we'll start working on some new stuff.
Yeah, we got some new stuff we're both working on, and then we both started working on it, and both of us got slammed with a bunch of stuff, and I'm like, and then I got 2 new songs that I've been working on, but I literally play guitar once a week, and it's Sunday nights right now. That's literally the only time I play. I probably played 20 minutes this week other than tonight. So I'm slammed. I'm washing buildings every day and come home, and I'm just freaking beat. So
yeah, that song we're doing together, though, is going to be sick.
Oh, it's going to be a banger. Yeah. It's going to be a really good one, man. I can't wait. I already wrote a lot of my stuff, but I just got to kind of, tighten it up.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty fun, man. Can't wait. So let me do this one for you guys, and, hang tight there. Dude, that flanger's freaking so
Yeah,
much fun
huge.
to mess with. I love that. It just sounds so thick and huge and washy. Love it. Yep.
Yeah, it makes you want to just hold the note longer.
Yeah, just
like,
to listen to it kind of wash around. And
Yep.
yeah, so much fun, man. I love a good flanger. I like it a lot. Good shiz. We'll be on for about 20 more minutes. You got how many more songs you got tonight?
I think I got a couple I could do.
Okay, all right. Yeah, well, we got 40 people here now. Good to see you guys. Well, at least the crowns are not horns. Tony says, yeah, it should be horns. Oh, what's going on, Chris? CS, good to see you, man. I guess it's about fans or something. I don't know. It's just weird.
Says we got 100 XP, Crown XP. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, something about, I don't know. Top fans. Oh, at the top it says top fans. That's what it means. So,
oh, okay.
yeah, I guess that's what it means. So I guess it's letting everybody know who the top fans are.
Flux said we're excellent today.
Excellent, dude.
Excellent.
Excellent, bro.
Bill S. Preston, Esquire. I'm Ted Theodore Logan. We're going to save the world with this guitar solo.
Oh, boy, that's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, I know.
Which one do you want to do?
What do we got there? I can't even see my list. The bottom one. Let's try that one, see if I can
All right.
pull her off.
And now I will turn it down one. Should be good. Put you on. You want a little chorus on your solo this
just
time?
the regular is good. Yeah,
right.
I think that should be fine.
All right. Somebody doesn't like the chorus.
I like the chorus, but I know it'll throw me off. I'll be like, wait a second. I'm hearing some noises.
Hearing some shiz. All right, 1 second here. All right, there we go. Nice, dude. What was that called? Elastaria. Oh, nice, man. Got some.
It's a mythical creature name.
Mythical creature.
One day I'll come up with some good names.
Yeah. Hey, they're better than some of mine. I got some weird, freaking boring names. So yeah, good, man. Sounds freaking awesome. Sorry if I seem distracted. My cat is outside. I have a tracker on him, and just.
Are you trying to track him?
Yeah, lost connection, so I'm kind of freaked out.
He'll come back.
Bit.
He's just kind of.
He's in the area. I got a tracker on him, and usually I know right where he's at.
He's mad Peppy's here.
Yeah, him and Pepper they don't see eye to eye on things. So yeah, so after the show, I got to go wrangle him and get him in the house. So anyways, you know what? Let me do Night Terrors. Let's just play some stuff. And,
it's always a good one.
Yeah.
It's a banger.
Get my mind off of my poor cat here. Anywho, yeah, give me a second here, guys. one's always fun. It's always a challenge too. A little timing issue on one spot.
Sounded good to me.
Thanks, yeah.
Had more feel.
Yeah. Got there a little early on that one spot. I'm like, oh, hold the note.
Yeah.
Wait for the song to catch up and then continue. Yeah, I'm never a timing guy. But Dean Harkness says, to me, the Nano is one of the best prices of gear out there. I love my big amps, but that little box sounds killer and makes for a good interface too. No, you're right, dude. I mean, the Nano was, I think, a brilliant thing from Neural because, what is it, 5 something? 5?
I can't remember now. It's cheap though for what you get.
And it does captures, you know, it does the whole bit. So I think it's a great piece of gear. I love it, you know, and get some good captures from my website and it'll sound even better. Yeah, I'm shilling for myself, but whatever.
I like this one that they're using a lot. It's good.
This one's really good.
Yeah.
I like capturing a good feel as well when you capture the amp. I want everything to feel right, you know, and that's really what I go for as well. Not just sound, but feel. And it takes a little extra work getting that, but I like doing it. And the only thing they got to fix is the gap between, you know, snapshots or whatever you want to call it. If they
I can barely tell here though, you know, when we're doing, at least in the basement.
It's there, but it's, you know, when you listen for it, it's like, oh, there it is, you know. But yeah, I think it's a great piece of gear, though. It really is. I mean, that little dinky thing does all that. And with the app and everything, it's just really easy to dial in. So you really can't go wrong with it, man.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong at all. So
I wonder if they'll make it so you can use the plugins in there eventually. Because I think the technology, something about it didn't transfer to that. But eventually it might.
Maybe it's a DSP thing. I don't know. You know, they probably got plenty of headroom regarding DSP in this, though.
Oh, I'm sure they do.
Yeah, they have to. I mean, everything nowadays is built future-proof, at least for a certain amount of time.
Right, for a little while.
It has to be. You got to leave headroom in there. You don't want to have, oh, here's your maxed out product that we can't do anything with now, you know?
Yeah, you got to have updates. But first update was great, though. I added the overdrives and...
Pepper's getting a little rowdy over there. Settle down, buddy.
He's like, pet me or die.
Anyways, which one do you want to do next?
Last one, I can't see.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, a Seraphine.
Okay. That is...
It's the last one I got right now without doing the clean tone stuff.
There we go.
One day I'll do the clean tone songs again.
Yeah.
I gotta have two tones then.
Two tones. I got a clean on here, but we haven't tested it, so we'll just leave it.
I'm sure, yeah, it would work, but I'm not ready for that. I gotta relearn those songs.
Nice. I like that one.
Yeah, that one's fun. That's,
yeah, you got to play that every time.
That one's kind of like an all-out sprint.
Yeah.
Sort of. So I saved it for last. I was like, I got to be warmed up for that.
That's got to be a standard for when Steve comes on the show. You got to do that one. They're all good, though. I like them all. Sorry I had you on, like, the wet crunch.
I kind of noticed, and I was like, all right, that's cool. I was like, all right.
I got upstairs, and I'm like, oh, crap. And
no, I heard it. It was
to...
sounding fine, actually.
Yeah,
it was
a little bit of delay in there.
I had a little chorus in there.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, all right, this is cool.
I switched you over to the lead when I came back
Yeah, it still
down.
Played fine, though. I mean.
Yeah, I'm a little distracted, so, yeah, sorry, guys.
Yeah, we'll find him after all this.
We'll go get him. Vox Pathfinder, what's up, man? A fellow used-to-be pressure washing guy. In case you guys didn't know, I own a pressure washing business, so he's asking me, how's business doing? Well, I'm slammed. I'm booked 7 days a week until, well, 6 days a week, but I could do 7 if I wanted to, but I'm doing live streams on Sunday, and I need a day to rest, so until September, and probably beyond, probably middle of September. So if you guys don't see a lot of videos from me this summer, that's why. I mean, I'm just tanked when I get home, so... I'm washing about 170 apartment buildings this year on top of the trucks that I'm washing. So, yeah, it's a lot of work, and it's been hot this week. So, when I get home, I should post a video of me walking up my sidewalk when I get home. I look like an old crippled guy when I come home, man. Yeah. It's like they say, it's the ride home that gets you, you know. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm tanked when I get home, and at my age, it's it's normal, you know. I mean, 56, you know. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, Flux said Nano is $549, so it's not bad. Yeah. Good price.
It's a great deal for that product. It really is.
Yeah.
I think it's one of those really kind of no-brainer products because I think it sounds great. And
yeah, it does a good job capturing the amp and the feel and everything.
Mm-hmm. The app's awesome. You know, the effects are great, especially with this latest update. The next update, I really want to see them fix the gap and do scenes. You know,
I'm sure they will. Yeah, it can't be much to fix that, right?
Yeah, I think it'll be amazing if they do that. I mean, at that point, it's like, what do you got to bitch about? You know, it pretty much does it all at this point. So
yeah, Jim Simmons was asking if I have my music out there. It's on my website, Stephen Shaheen Music, but I'm gonna just put it up eventually. Just just throw it all out there.
Yeah.
And once school's done, I'll probably just put it all out so it's on Spotify randomly. And you can just listen to it because it's like. It's on the website, and I got the backing tracks you can buy, but it's, I mean, I might as well just get the songs out there.
Yeah,
like,
do it, man. Get them out there.
And then maybe I'll have the new stuff.
Yeah.
Once that's done, then
the collab's going to be fun, and we'll be able to do it live.
Really cool. Yeah.
So,
yeah, that was the part of the goal is, like, then we can play it together,
That's how it all came out, is he was like, we need to come up with something that when I come over, we can both, play it live. And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll definitely make that happen.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
We'll have to pass the wireless back and forth really quick.
Yeah, we're going to have to figure out a two setup or two guitar setup somehow.
We could do that. We'll just run 2 Nanos mono.
Yeah, that works. I can bring mine.
Yeah, we'll run one on one side, one on the other. And
that totally works.
That's easy. We can.
Is that going to be right and left then, or is it?
I can do that, or I can do it where they're both center.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll easily figure that out. That'll be no problem.
Yeah, that'll be fun though. It's
oh hell yeah.
Song's a banger too. Once it's done.
Totally, man. That's going to be a crazy one. Do I have anything else I can do? Let's see.
Yeah, I'm doing Flux. I'm doing nurse practitioner school. So once that's done, man, and I'm getting married too. But that's all at the same time. So getting married and then finishing school and then I'm gonna be all out music, I guess, for a minute, or at least I'll have some time for it.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I'm not doing Galactic Space Zombies tonight. I probably forget half of it, but I'll do Out of Nowhere, I guess, and then we'll do a couple more Q&A thingies, and then we'll close it out. And I got to go chase my cat down. Thank God for trackers. He usually stays within the yard, so we'll find him. All right, 1 second. Dude, I just said all this, and I'm going to say it again and pretend I'm saying it for the first time. I was just saying I love the chorus pedal on this thing. It's the Dreamscape chorus, which is my favorite chorus pedal, the John Petrucci from TC Electronic. And they modeled it perfectly, and it just sounds incredible.
It's got that's awesome. They put it in there.
Yeah, and it's not too warbly. It's got that, it keeps the edge of the guitar sound still, and it doesn't have that cloudy, murky thing. It's just really nice. I love the modulation that it has.
That's what was on when I was playing for a minute, right? Yeah, honestly, it sounded good. It wasn't like too 80s, you know?
Yeah, it doesn't have that sheen. I don't like it when it puts that sheen over it, like the Paul Gilbert sheen from Mr. Big. As soon as I hear that,
well, everyone used that back then. It was like the sound. That was like how you thicken up your Marshall back then, you know?
Yeah, so dated sounding. I'm like, ugh, you know, the Crocus sound, you know, and it's like gross, you know. But this sounds really good. It's a more modern version of that, and it's not cheesy, you know. So nothing against the '80s. I grew up in the '80s, but you know, this is the way I like chorus pedals to sound. You know, it's freaking amazing. Anyways, sounds awesome, you guys. Makes my Sunday. Thanks, Tony. Makes our Sunday to have you and everybody else here. Seriously, it means a lot, man. So Vox is asking what tracker. I'm using Tractive for my cat. It's called Tractive. It's a GPS system. So yeah, and we have to go find him now. So anyways, guys, well, thanks so much for hanging out tonight. It's 8:33. I've been on for an hour and a half or so. But always a pleasure, and I will do my best to get some more videos out for you guys when I can. I do have some stuff that I got to get done, and it's just a matter of time, you know, a matter of just getting it done and having the energy and the time to do it. But anyways, so keep, you know, don't forget about me, because I'm not forgetting about what I got to do here, but priorities, you know, I got to pay the bills. But anyways, well, always good seeing you guys. Thanks so much, and thanks Steve and Jordan for coming over and hanging out and the whole shebang. So it's always good to have you over here, man. Love your playing. You're a freaking amazing player. So yeah,
can't wait to do the collab, man. It's gonna be awesome.
Yep, it's gonna be awesome, and I better brush up on my skills. You know, but
we got some recording to do.
Yeah, big time. All right, guys. Well, we will see you all very soon. I hope you guys have a great night. And like I always say, every day is a gift. And thank you so much for spending part of your gift with us. And God bless you guys. And we'll see you all very soon.